Everyone, second take on this video. It's an account update, January 2014. Happy New Year to everyone. Just a quick update. Flashlights. Surefire flashlight I've been using. I really like it. Did a more detailed unboxing video on this. A little bit bigger than my favorite PD20. It's entirely different flashlight. This is almost a, if you could call it a tactical flashlight. It's quick on and extremely bright, versus the utility kind of also quick on but not bright at the brightest level from the beginning. So entirely different purposes, both great lights, a little bit easier to carry on the Phoenix, more of a personal defense option with the Surefire. Both are great. It's going to be too bright if you're using the highest level, working on your computer in a small space. You're going to be blinded. And the 5 lumen level is good for writing up close, but maybe not quite enough in all situations. So it's kind of a flashlight of extremes. Very good, great for the collection. More practical is the PD20 for most utility-based work and everyday carry, but I really like this one. Knives, you know, it's not been doing a whole lot with it lately, but I'm still using my Sebenza micarta. Just a good knife. Very happy with it. Go on and on about it. What have you. You know, if you're wanting to spend a little bit of money on a knife, you don't have a big collection, and you just want a good knife, I'm still saying the Sebenza is the way to go. I've just wailed on this thing over and over again. There's no movement anywhere up and down, high quality. So I like it. I highly recommend it. Need to do some sharpening on it though. Got a big pile of boxes where I was doing some cleanup and got a lot to go through, and a gigantic pile. So I'm thinking about using my Sebenza Military. It's big, it's extremely sharp, it cuts through boxes very quickly because the full flat ground blade, and it's lightweight and it will do the job really quickly. It's just a bit big to carry and a little dull looking. The style is kind of boring, but great with big hands and gloves, and it's overall very good knife, very good utility wise. So looking forward to using that a little later today. Believe I'll use that. Other than that, you know, those are my kind of my EDC knives and whatnot I've been using lately. Other things I've been into, keeping me away from doing videos, is playing with my GoPro cameras. I've been setting up on my car and doing some kind of personal videos of, you know, driving and looking out the window, and you kind of go to your errands, and you can speed up the video and get that perspective of driving, and it's kind of fun playing with those different options. I've been playing with the new version of Final Cut Pro 10.1 that came out in December. I've been a long-time user at least since version 10 came out, and I like it a lot. The update seems to be pretty good. I'm getting a little bit of spinning pinwheel, a little bit, maybe a little bit more than the past version. I'm assuming that will go away over some time. But the functionality is pretty solid. I like the new ways of organizing videos. And basically they have this library concept, and you have a choice of, you can put your video files and your events and projects within the library, or you can store your video files outside of the library. And right now I'm leaning towards putting the video files outside of the library, because I find that I spend more time organizing stuff within Final Cut Pro than actually using it. And it seems like if you just throw all your video files in one master directory, it seems like that might be a better way to keep it all linked and synced, if that makes any sense. If you use the program, you probably know what I'm talking about. So lots of time spent with that, and been playing with some different IP cameras and doing some time lapse with a static camera outside. You speed it up, and I'm trying to catch some animals, in my area, and it's not going so well so far. But you can take 24 hours of video, compress it down to 6 to 10 minutes, and it's kind of fun to see. So what I'm also doing lately, which is probably one of the main reasons I've been kept away from doing videos, is been playing a huge amount of computer games. And it's, well, within reason, but I've been a long-term Call of Duty player on PC, and for the last 4 to 5 years, I've only bought one computer game a year, period, and that's Call of Duty. Call of Duty Ghosts came out this year, in 2013 rather, and I have to say I'm highly disappointed. It seems to be, using the phrase "more of the same" is not even fair. I think it's a step back from what's been out. It seems like some of the computer graphics were better in that game even a couple of years ago. It's definitely, the new Ghost release is definitely not a higher quality set of graphics than the last version. I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's reduced. So pretty big disappointment there. It seems really buggy. It's hard to play. I'm even worse than I am normally on it. I'll just say that. And I have a pretty decent computer, and it's just not, for the hype that went into that game and what they promised and all the different things, I'm kind of disappointed by that. So what I've done is, going entirely out of line this year, I went and bought Battlefield 4. And I know this is a Coke and Pepsi type thing. The Battlefield 4 people hate Call of Duty and the other way around. I tried it out this year, and I have to say I'm still learning the game, but I am enjoying it way more than Ghosts. I'll just say it's better than Ghosts, in my opinion. There's a learning curve. If you're a long-term Call of Duty player, it's not as fast-paced as it can be. I'll just say can be fast-paced depending on what you choose. As fast-paced as Call of Duty, depending on the maps you choose. Anyways, I'm enjoying it a whole lot better. It's just seems more flexible. It looks visually way better than Call of Duty. And for me, I want it to look good. And if it doesn't look good and it feels old technology, I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm not going to want to play it. So very happy with Battlefield 4 on the PC. And again, I'm not a great player. I don't play it all day, but it's, if you like computer games in general, that style of games, I recommend it if you're a long-term Call of Duty player on the PC that got a little unhappy with this latest Ghosts release. I don't have any major bugs with the Battlefield 4 software. There's a few, but it's kind of, no more, no less than Call of Duty. I would say it's less than Call of Duty, in my opinion. There's certain things on Call of Duty that drives me crazy. So recommend that if you're in a similar situation. I say that's about it. If you have any questions about anything, if you want to hear more about something, let me know. Thanks.